most dangerous kids in the world. Kids are usually seen as sweet and innocent, and a lot of the time they are. But there are a few children and teenagers who turned out to be some of the most dangerous people on the planet. Get ready for your jaw to drop when you see what these seemingly innocent children have done. But first, press the subscribe button, and why not press the notification bell too. Coming in at number 10, we have Morgan Geezer and Anissa Wire. Creepypastas are fake horror stories spread online that can sometimes be pretty scary, but at least they're not in the real world, right? Well, in 2014, two 12-year-old girls brought what was a scary story for entertainment into reality. They spent a year planning to sacrifice someone with the hopes they would please Slender Man. So, one Saturday, the two girls, named Morgan and Anissa, convinced one of their middle school classmates to go into the woods where they lived in Wisconsin. They tried to take the girl named Peyton Lutner's life with a knife. When they thought they were done, they walked away, leaving Peyton in the woods. However, Peyton miraculously lived and was able to crawl to a local house to call for help. She was in hospital for a few days and thankfully made a full recovery. Afterwards, the creator of Slender Man actually gave his condolences as to what happened and gave Peyton some money. The two girls were sentenced to prison time at first, but this was later changed to 25 years in a mental home. Some were angry at this, saying they should be in jail forever. What do you think about this crazy event of a fake scary story turning real? One thing's for sure, it makes Morgan and Anissa two of the most dangerous children ever to live. Next up, we have Girl A. On June 1st, 2004, a girl who can legally only be referred to as Girl A took the life of her fellow classmate. At 11 years old, Girl A used a knife on Satomi Mitori, who was also 11 at the time. It happened at an elementary school in Sasebo, Japan. The girl is kind of a mystery as she was only 12, meaning that by Japanese law she couldn't be photographed or named. However, I'm not in Japan, so I can tell you her name is actually Natsumi. A teacher found out about what she did pretty soon, and after she was taken to a police station. She spent the night saying, "I'm so sorry" to the police and crying. But why did such an innocent girl do this? Well, apparently Satomi had called Natsumi a goody-goody, which was a reference to her weight. Believe it or not, all she was sent in a mental home. This became a Japanese meme as the reason why they should lower the age of criminal responsibility. Now, I'm no expert on this, but I'm sure all of you are, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm personally torn, as some people say she didn't know what she was doing down to her age, but others disagree. Next up is the Beaver Brothers. This one took place in July 2015 in Oklahoma. Two brothers named Robert, who was 8, and Michael, who was 16, took the life of their entire family. This included their parents and 2 out of their 4 siblings with a knife. But that's not all. What they were plotting was way worse. They were plotting a mass life-taking to gain fame. Believe it or not, this is the motivation behind many criminals, which is why some news outlets like Philip DeFranco and more don't show the criminals' faces. The brothers were called the most evil brothers in America by the press and were sent to jail. But why did the brothers not take the lives of all of their siblings and only 2 out of the 4? Well, they first took the lives of David and April Beaver, their mum and dad, and then did the same with their 12-year-old brother Daniel. 7-year-old Christopher and 5-year-old Victoria met the same fate. They then tried to do the same to their 13-year-old sister, but failed, and even told her they'd do the same to their 2-year-old sister as well. However, the 2-year-old was left unharmed and was taken into foster care. This sure is one crazy story of 2 very dangerous brothers. Coming up next, we have Jasmine Richards. This is one of the most famous dangerous kids in the world. Jasmine Richards from Alberta, USA had a boyfriend named Jeremy Stenk. They were both pretty odd and liked to talk about things most people would find scary. A few times, Jasmine and Jeremy had talked about taking the lives of Jasmine's family. This was because Jasmine's parents had punished her for dating Jeremy, as he was 23 and she was 12. However, Jasmine said it was all a joke and they were never doing it in a serious way. However, in 2006, one night, Jeremy entered the Richards household and took the lives of Jasmine's parents. She said she was shocked and was in a zombie state, whatever that means, and she couldn't stop or go for help. I don't know about that, but she then did what Jeremy did to her parents, but to her own brother. She was only sentenced to 10 years in the mental ward, probably because of her age, and is out now. However, Jeremy was locked up for 25 years with parole and will be out in 2034. Next up is Shirley Wolf and Cindy Collier. One day, 2 girls named Shirley, who was 14, and Cindy, who was 15, knocked on the door of Anna Brackett, who was 85. They said a weirdo was following them and they wanted to come inside and use her phone. Anna let the girls in, but then all of a sudden they took her life with a knife and ran out of the door. The creepy thing is, Anna was found by her son, who had just driven past the 2 girls and thought nothing of them. And if you want something even more creepy, the 2 girls had just done the same thing to another woman before what they did to Anna. They knocked on her door and entered the house, but her husband came into the room, so they decided to leave. The woman said they were very odd and cleaned the glasses she'd gave them and wiped their phone with cleaning gel after she was done using it. This was to try and get rid of her fingerprints, but even though they did this, it didn't take long for cops to track down the teens. The duo were sentenced to a long time in a mental ward. But why did they do this, you're probably asking? Well, here's the most messed up part. They said they just did it for fun. Most 14 and 15-year-olds watch movies or go to the mall for fun, but these 2 girls did this. Next up is Nehemiah Griego. This one took place in New Mexico in 2013. A 15-year-old boy named Nehemiah Griego decided to take his mom's life one night with a .22 caliber rifle. His brother then woke up and Nehemiah showed him what he'd done. His brother then became upset, so Nehemiah did what he did to his mom but to his brother, who was only 9. He then went into his sister's room, who were 5 and 2, and did the same thing to them as well. He then waited for his dad to come home and did the same thing to him. His dad was actually the brother of a prominent New Mexico politician named Eric Griego. Nehemiah was actually planning to take more lives, but was stopped by the police. In court, he even had to wear a mouthguard to stop him spitting at people. He was sentenced to prison time and will be released when he turns 21, which is in just over 2 years. Some say the sentence is pretty short for what he did, but a judge said he could be fixed. What do you think about what happened on that terrible day in 2013 to the Griego family? Next up is James. is Fairweather. Many people have idols. For some, it's notable people like singers, sports people, or Logan Paul.
Everybody needs someone to idolize.
But some people idolize different kinds of people, like killers. 14-year-old British schoolboy James Fairweather was one of those people. In 2015, he took a man's life with a knife, and then in 2016 took a woman's life with a bayonet. He was planning to take a third person's life, but was arrested and sent to prison with a minimum of 27 years behind bars. The reason for why he did this was because he was obsessed with killers such as the Yorkshire Ripper and Ted Bundy. And he even had a picture of Ted Bundy on his cell phone. When he was sentenced, he said, "I don't give a shit." The investigation to bust this guy took 1,500 officers and 10,000 hours, and I bet they were surprised when it turned out to be a teen. Next up, we have the Thompson toddlers. In late 2015, a woman from Texas, USA named Raquel Thompson and her boyfriend decided to grab a takeaway pizza. However, they made a big mistake by leaving their 4 young kids at home. Normally, this wouldn't be a problem, but it seems their kids have an odd idea of what it means to have fun. Their 2 3-year-old twins put their 19-month-old sister into their oven. When they got back, they saw what had happened, and the baby was no longer alive. The toddler said one of them put her into the oven and the other made it hot. Of course, they didn't know what they were doing and didn't face any charges. However, as adults, I'm sure they will have a tough time coming to terms with what they did before they could even write their own names. Their parents did face charges, however, due to leaving their kids all alone. The twins and their other sibling, who was 5 and slept through the entire thing, was placed in foster care. Afterwards, some people said the toddler should face charges, but I'm not so sure about that. What do you think? Next up is Stuart Harley. In 2007, the media nicknamed this kid the most dangerous teenager in Britain. When he was just 19, he was sentenced to at least 20 years behind bars. You see, he took the life of an innocent nurse using a knife. But why did he do this? Well, he simply said it was because he was bored and wanted something to do. The weirdest thing about Stuart's crime is he was wearing a witch costume the entire time. He wore a wig and big dark glasses and said he only stopped when his wig fell off his head. The reason behind his nickname is because after a psychologist spoke to him, he said he sounds like the most dangerous teenager ever. He said that he should never be released, which is why he was jailed for 20 years. Do you think he's the most dangerous teenager on this list, or does anyone else in the list seem even more dangerous? I really just want to know why he was wearing a witch costume when he did what he did. Check out the poll in the top right corner to vote for what you think is the most dangerous kid. And if you want something a bit brighter, then check out my second channel. There'll be a fun life hack video on screen in a moment, so...
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very highly requested video. Since I create Jeff the Killer, I'm going to leave it right here. You've been asking me to recreate a girlfriend and another creepypasta character, which is Jen the Killer. This is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be recreating the really pale face of Jen and the very black features of the makeup and a very distinctive black eyes, which I pop up some scalar lenses which are completely covering my eyeball. Gonna leave the link of the lenses below in the description bar below. So if you want to know how we create this Jen the Killer, keep on watching.
This is a collaboration with Karina from Beautiful UTV. She also created this amazing grease treatment effect. It's under 15 minutes, like my tutorial. So click here to see her tutorial on the link below. So let's get started with this tutorial. I'm going to be applying brown white green makeup all over her face, ears, neck, and chest. This is a oily base product that sets on the skin really nicely. I'm going to leave the link below where you can buy this product. Once everything is applied, if you see a little bit of kind of spotches here and there, you can wet your sponge and we not apply it, but go over the entire face and we blend out and look very, very natural. Next is going to be the eyebrows. I'm going to be redoing my eyebrows really strongly in a very straight type of shape, like Jane has it. I wanted to use Clara lenses which cover my entire eyeball, so I'm going to be doing a very kind of soft eye makeup. I'm going to be creating a beautiful wing eyeliner and then a double wing underneath, just going from the 1/3 of the bottom lash line. For the rest of the bottom lash line, I'm going to be applying just a black eyeshadow and then black pencil on the upper and lower waterline. That's it. So simple. For the lips, I'm going to go for a cream product in black. You can go for any kind of lipstick or lip liner, whatever you have on hand. To apply this Clara whole eyeball lens, you need to lift up your upper lid and then place this Clara and push upwards to get it inside of your eyeball. Then just pull down your bottom lid and that's it. You have this Clara on. That's it. This is our final look. Really easy, under 15 minutes. Now go and check Karina's look on Beautiful BTV. She also created an amazing other type of tutorial. So just check it out. You find the look below.
Oh. Oh.
Party and Pranker's latest heist plan is about to fail. Their annoying daughter won't let them focus. She keeps asking to come along. They've told her 1,000 times, no heists before you turn 16. And she's too short, so she gets upset and decides to mess with her plans. She did that when she was born, and now she's doing it again. Wow, she seems serious. Is she going to commit a crime?
What?
This won't end well. Her parents will have to get involved. And find their daughter at the crime scene. There's a party at the museum, so finding her will be tough. Harley is on the trail. This hair will lead her to her daughter, but it ends by some short guy. He'll be in trouble if he cut Franker's daughter's hair. He dislikes the upside-down ride, and he got a whole bunch of clients. Hey, we could make some money here. Meanwhile, the cops just arrived, and our happy family doesn't get along with cops. So they pretend to be exhibits. Not the smartest idea, but tricking cops is easy. The cop really fell for it and even started making faces at Harley. And flirting with her husband. Big mistake. Huge. The selfie is too bright. It knocks off the cop's hat. Wow, so not photogenic. Time to get back to looking for our daughter. An empty Huggy Wuggy exhibit. Our daughter's always been scared of him.
Oh my God.
She totally did this. I think we got her. The alarm went off. Someone pulled it. Get out of here. This is so tense. The cops are gonna lock us all up. Franker is stunned. He's never been in such a crisis before. Looks like the kiddo is sticking to her parents' plan. Next up, a Mega Man chick. We have to get there first and stop her. Franker and Harley broke into someone else's house to take something that does belong to them. Is the owner home early? We'll have to play hide and seek with him. What a coincidence. The millionaire's wife is a cop. Ha! That means she'll never find them. The Franker couch makes her suspicious. It's way too comfortable. She's sitting right on him. Harley won't let her treat her husband like that. The cop's head has hurt all day, like someone's been hitting her with a bat. It must just be the wind. We can get out of here, and Harley can leave her a little reminder. The lipstick leads to the kitchen. Our daughter always puts her lipstick on the floor. But what's in the oven? Harley's scared to open it. Is her daughter really in there? Franker decides to look inside. It's just a bitten donut. She must be here somewhere. We have to find her after we eat. All the treasures are still here. Not even the money has been taken. What if our daughter's not in the building? This is suspicious. The owner got hungry and came to the kitchen for a snack. She'll be shocked when she sees Franker eat her donut. He's freaking out. We'll have to blow this place up. Here's hoping this works. The fuse is about to go. Let's run! That was close, but they made it out. Next on the list is the bank. Oh, this will be interesting. They know what they're doing in the vents. They've been here before. Harley easily jumps down, and Franker is having some trouble. We'll have to blow up the vents. Hopefully Franker doesn't get hurt. Oh, he's immune. He's fine. See? Oops. He's a little hurt. Only a little. Come on. They finally made it to the bank manager's office. All this money, all untouched. Was our daughter here or not? Franker found something interesting. He's hungry. While Harley's looking for their daughter, Franker can't stop eating. He's not the first criminal who found this jar. Oh, it's clear that our daughter was here. She drew this. Harley's maternal heart aches. Quit eating already. We're really in it now. Meanwhile, the bank manager has called the cops. Are Harley and Franker going to get arrested? The cop is determined to catch them. We have to go. Through the fence, of course. Oops, Hardy's bat fell right on the cop's head. Tough luck. The desperate parents decide to put up an announcement that they lost their greatest treasure and their daughter. Oh, they didn't notice the open manhole. Is there a Ninja Turtle in there? Or is it their daughter's secret room and she was hiding in there all along? She's such a little troublemaker. Pranker is getting out of here. Let's keep looking. Next up, the movie theater. But the movie's starting in an hour, so she must still be at home. The parents have locked off all the exits. She's in our trap now. Hold on, the movie theater's already marked off. Did she really get away? The trail leads to her room. So what if the door's locked? Pranker can easily, or not. It's Hardy's turn. It's easier than it seems. Here she is. Our baby's in her room. Her parents are so happy to see her, and she's even teasing her parents. The student has surpassed the teachers. While they were playing hide and seek, she did all the work. Wait, she stole toys? So many kids must be upset. That's too mean. Pranker and Hardy only rob mean rich people, never kids. Her crime shocked even the most dangerous criminals of all time. The kiddo even got something for her parents. This rock just ended up in her shoe. Hardy and Pranker are so happy. This diamond will make them rich, and their kiddo can afford college. She hit the jackpot.
Pranker is still mad at Hardy. Talk about an awkward silence. Baseball can help the girls make up. A text from Pranker should work. No. Please, come on, Hardy, play along. Why not? Wind up, pitch, and strike out. And now what? This could lead to an even bigger fight. See how it goes. The ball does a loop around Mars and comes back to its owner. Hardy wins. Jealousy can make people go a little crazy, but Hardy didn't even start this. Whoa, she found something. This must be that new girl's makeup bag. How dare she? Oops, time to run. What does Pranker do when he's alone? What's he hiding? We shouldn't invade his privacy. At least now we know this is his makeup. But that's his business. Whoa. That evil new girl took over Hardy's kitchen. Hardy needs to teach her a lesson. A chemistry lesson. This is gonna be a bomb. She's using her grandmother's recipe. It's all about the secret ingredient. But whose dish will Pranker choose? What's your choice? Tell us in the comments. Pranker chooses Hardy's dish. Her cooking is fire. But it tastes a little off. A pinch of poison will help. Molly shook. Hardy is going crazy. She's stalking Pranker. Who's that weirdo with the binoculars? Pranker ordered something special for his date. Hardy wants the same thing. This waiter is gonna have a bad day. It's his first shift ever. Hardy will help him. They'll never forget the taste of betrayal. The waiter mixed up everything. The explosive sausage went right back to its owner. Hardy got her own surprise. Bummer. Hardy's even dreaming about the possibility of Pranker settling down with someone else. Is he really going to date a younger, crazier criminal? What a horrible dream. She sweated through her PJs. How could Pranker do that to Hardy? So what if it was a dream? She's upset. Pranker asked Hardy out on a date to smooth things over, but he keeps looking at his phone. He's not even here. Who's he texting? Hardy has a suspect in mind. She needs to confirm it for herself while he's ordering soda. She's going to read his texts. Oops, passcode. Oh, it's just Hardy's name. No, he changed it. She won't forgive that. She smashes the phone. A little tape will help, right? Pranker won't even notice. Or will he? It's too late now. Oops. The stranger broke Pranker's phone. He won't get away with this. He'll have to pay for his clumsiness by buying a new phone for Pranker. Having a bad reputation can be good. Date night is the best, but why does he have to bring her? Hardy just wants to deck Molly or scratch her with the bat. Hardy hates Molly, period. How do you like that, huh? That'll teach you to steal my boyfriend. Oops. Bad prank. Hardy keeps pranking herself. While Pranker and his new girlfriend are enjoying nice weather, Hardy is sadly home alone. Pranker isn't texting her back. How dare he? He doesn't want to get distracted. But Hardy won't leave him alone. She's persistent. It's Pranker's own fault for stringing her along. Now he'll have to choose. Poor Hardy is losing her mind. She's determined to ruin this date. Pranker is still ignoring her. Messing with a girl like Hardy is a bad idea. She'll get him no matter what. He'll have to go home. Bye. Hardy accidentally found a present. It must be from Pranker to make up for what he did. What's inside? Wait, what if it's not even for her, but for his new girlfriend? She should get a present too. Whoa, a gift? Hardy went a little overboard. Now what's she supposed to do? No, don't open it. Well, Hardy's surprise was certainly explosive. Watching TV is a great pastime, but Pranker's new girlfriend isn't into it. She must like something else, not explosions. While Hardy is doing her makeup to look nice for Pranker, he's out with Molly again. That's too much. Hardy needs to put them both back in their place. She's stalking them like a lion with her prey. She's the top of the food chain. She better speed up. Can you tell Hardy which door Pranker went into? Comment below, and she'll destroy everything she finds behind that door. Good evening. Mommy's home. Where is everyone? What? She's just a fan of Hardy's? Pranker was just helping give her a makeover. Now these three can wreak havoc together. Which superhero villain would you want to spend the weekend with? Kylie.
Mm.